We all head out to the polls in just about a week to cast our votes in Decision 2014.
Before you grab a ballot, we are getting you ready for some of the biggest races you'll be voting on. And tonight, 24-hour News 8's political reporter Rick Albin has a look at one of those races.
In the 2nd Congressional District, there are 3 candidates that are challenging incumbent Republican Bill Huizenga. The Libertarian and the U.S. Taxpayer Party candidate either did not respond or declined our request for an interview. Democrat Dean Vanderstelt and Republican Huizenga both sat down with us to talk about why they want to represent the district that stretches along the lakeshore. First, Huizenga talks about a history of service.
I think ultimately it's about serving community. I grew up with a family that did that, but I think the motivator for me, Rick, is my kids and my hopeful, at some point, potential grandkids. I want to make sure they have the same opportunities. I'm concerned about the massive mountain of debt that we've been piling on their heads. I'm concerned about our standing in the world, and I've been given some unique opportunities both in the private sector and in the public sector to have some experiences that I think allow me to go and be effective and to be a rational voice in Washington.
Elections, of course, are about choices and contrast. Democrat Vanderstelt sees the race from a different perspective.
And there's things that aren't getting done that need to get done. And I've always been one of those people that says, rather than saying somebody else needs to solve the problems, get out and do it yourself if necessary. And taking a look at what's happening in our district here, what's happening to people. People are falling into poverty from the middle class. People are hungry in the area, and it looks like no one's addressing that. Our congressman right now isn't addressing it. And somebody's got to do something about this. And once again, that kicked in with me. It says, well, I'm somebody, and maybe I should do something about this. And that's what got me into the race.
The entire congressional delegation is up for a vote, as it is every 2 years. And we'll look at other races that impact our viewing area as we continue with the most comprehensive coverage of Decision 2014.